Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Y'all press one if y'all can hear me. Here we go. Here we go right here, you guys. And now we off to the races now because now is real. And let me shout out all these people real quick, man, that sent me donations that I missed, man. I apologize, all of y'all, man. The link to the Cash App, PayPal is pinned at the top of the chat if y'all want to support the channel, man. Shout out to Alexis Fowler. She sent 2 donations to the Cash App. Shout out to Johnny Rangel with the donation to the Cash App. Shout out to the sister Monique Brown with the donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Lil Chuck with the donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Lorraine McNair. She came through with a $25 donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Auntie Lee with a $25 donation in the Cash App. Shout out to Tara Moses with the donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Denise Rush with a donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Fana Jacobs with a donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Jamil Jimenez with a donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Cicely with a donation to the Cash App. Salute, man, to everybody that's supporting the channel, man. Shout out to Stacy Roos with the $20 donations. I appreciate you. Man, dog, salute to everybody, man, that's showing love, man. Big love, man. If you guys want to support the channel, man, I appreciate all of you guys. Y'all can click the Cash App, PayPal link pinned at the top of the chat and let me know what y'all think. As now, the woman who has alleged that Diddy threw her off or hung her over, I should say, the 17th balcony floor of Cassie Ventura's condo is now on the stand. Her name is Bryana bongolan, and she is Bryana bongolan, and she is on the stand. And it is over with for Diddy, man. I'm telling y'all this, man. They got the people, because they got them lined up now. Now we finna get to the nuts and bolts of this shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. And again, if you guys want to donate, the link's pinned at the top of the chat. Support the channel. Support what we got going on. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all haven't subscribed to the channel. And so the government now calls Bryana bongolan to the stand. And the government says, what else are you called? And she says, I'm called Bana. The government says, what do you work in? She says, I work in fashion design. The government says, what did Diddy do to you? She said, he held me over a 17th story balcony. That nigga is gone, bro. The government says, any after effects? She says, I have night terrors. I wake up in my sleep. The government said, who is this? And they show a photo to her. She said, it's Cassie Ventura. Cassandra Ventura, Cassie, my friend. I met her in 2013 at Young and Restless, the streetwear company, and then at Diamond Designs. Lord have mercy, man. Wow, bro. Man, this nigga hung her off a balcony, my nigga, dog. Oh, man. Bro. Whole world, bro. But y'all love Puff. Man, bro. Damn, no. The government says, how would you describe Cassie's relationship with Diddy? She says, volatile. I did not want to meet him right away. I had seen a black eye. Cassie begged me to meet him. Didn't I tell y'all this is Cassie's fault? I told you guys this, but see that. Listen, everybody on this channel gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Diddy is the scum of the living earth. Diddy is a piece of trailer park trash. He is a scumbag. Cassie is a horrible person, right? Shout out to Jessica and Cash Out with the donation. Cassie is a horrible person to her friends. If this man is beating the holy hell out of you, why would you bring your friends to him to subject him to the same type of bullshit? Cassie is a horrible person, bro. She turned into a horrible person. A horrible person. Why would you bring your friends, not just one, all your friends? Cassie got multiple friends. She insisted come around Diddy, even though he's whooping that ass. Cassie, horrible. Any friend worth their salt, knowing that this nigga's a monster, which Diddy is, he's an absolute animal. Why am I bringing my friends around this dude for him to beat the hell out of them too and abuse and assault them too? And then turn around and take Diddy's side? Diddy did not threaten her to bring them. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're a lie, Blue guys. Diddy did not threaten her. She just said in open court that it was Cassie who begged her to come around Diddy, not Diddy who begged Cassie. You're a liar, sir. Don't come my channel lying. I'm going to block your ass. We call this right down the line on this channel, sir. We don't lie on this channel, bro. We call it right down on the line. Cassie was bringing these people around Diddy knowing what type of nigga he was because he was whooping on her ass. So don't come to my channel with no lies and no cap. We ain't playing that game. I'm sorry. Shout out to Grumpy Knuckles with the donation, man. He said, Tiki, don't pay attention to the bozos. They just cook like the chef you are. Salute, King. Salute to you, brother. And like I said before, I don't have no time for that, bro. Point blank, period, man. So I don't want to hear none of that. Cassie Ventura's own friends talked about how before she met Diddy, she was a completely different, nice person. They say she got around Diddy. They all say she got big-headed. She turned different. She started acting starshy and snotchy. These are all facts. Now, Diddy is a scumbag. He is the scum of the living earth, and he did Cassie dirty. He coerced her. He beat her. He did all these things. Cassie is a horrible individual. Knowing that all this stuff was going on to her, you would bring your friends and subject them to come to this type of shit. Listen to what her friend just said in open court, right? She just described Diddy's relationship with Cassie as volatile. She says, I didn't want to meet Diddy right away. She said, I saw Cassie's black eye, but she begged me to meet Diddy. Now, I want y'all to think about something, ladies. If your husband beating the holy hell out of you, why would you beg your friends to come meet this nigga, knowing what type of violent scumbag he is? I'm asking. I don't want to hear about some he probably can't do that. Sorry, I go off the facts what's in court. Don't come in here with no he probably. I'm going to put you in timeout. I'm not going to block you. I'm going to put you in timeout because we ain't putting words in nobody's mouth. I'm sorry, sir. We're not going to lie on this channel. I'm not putting words in nobody's mouth. And I don't want to hear all that, oh, well, she is a victim. She is a victim. She is a victim of Diddy being a piece of trailer park trash, which is what Diddy is. But she also became a horrific person to her own friends. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Selling your soul. You want this type of lifestyle? You want this type of money to take care of your life, your living? You deal with it. And that's exactly what Cassie was doing all that time. You can see it in the video. Did he beat her ass? She go back to him. He do this, she go back to him. He do that, she go back to him. And then it ain't just one thing that you subject yourself to that. You subject all of your friends telling them, hey, come on, you got to meet Diddy. You got to meet him. He's not a bad person. He's good. He's okay. It's okay that he's whooping your ass. Don't worry about it. No, that's bullshit. You don't subject it to all of your friends. And somebody says, how would she know what happened to a friend? Because he whooping her ass. What you think? He don't whip her ass. He don't whip everybody else's ass around you. What is you talking about? How would she know Diddy was going to beat them? The nigga been whooping on everybody. She saw it. The hell is you talking about? You better know who the hell I be. Gonna come up in here talking about something. How would she know that would happen? What you mean? This man ain't discriminate whooping ass. He didn't discriminate. Talking about something, how would she know? She would know because he choked out and hit the other girl with a goddamn hanger. She would know because he was beating the hell out of his employees. There ain't no cupcake over here, baby. You better believe that shit. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what it is. If you don't like it, hey, that's your problem. See, what y'all don't like to have is some accountability. And that's the problem with some of y'all. Some of y'all don't want no accountability on the behalf of Cassie. I'm sorry. When you sell your soul, she was with Ryan, what's his name? Leslie. She didn't have none of these issues. But she just had to get bigger and start going and fucking with Diddy. That's her fault. She could have stayed in that lane with Ryan Leslie. She already had a hit track. Why did she have to go run over there fucking with Diddy? Answer that question. So she was wrong from the beginning. You played your boyfriend Ryan Leslie and ran over there effing with Diddy because you wanted to come up even higher, right? Sell your soul. Think about this, but she got into too much shit. But then, instead of you just letting that to yourself, if that's what you was going to deal with, here you go bringing all your friends around. You going to come tell me how you know she knew that she was going to do that? Because he whooped everybody else's ass. What you think? Sean Diddy Combs was non-discriminatory with his ass whoopings. He was going to whoop black people, white people, Asian people. This nigga was whooping men, women. He whooped all their ass. Diddy Combs got a serious problem. Serious problem. This girl says she need to bring some evidence. Something is mentally wrong with you, man. She need to bring some evidence of Diddy whooping her ass. Okay, we get out of here, man. Get out of here. Let me get you out of here. She need to bring some evidence. Okay, we're going to get you out of here. We're going to get you out of here. Well, that nigga's reputation enough is evidence. Period. In fact, you say evidence, Diddy's legal team said that they wasn't even denying the abuse. So sit your ass down, ma'am. Have many seats. You need to sit your ass down and have many seats. That's what you need to do. You need to sit your ass down and have many seats. Diddy's legal team, the first thing they said is, oh, we accept the violence. We did that. But you talking about she need to have evidence. Be quiet, ma'am. Be quiet, ma'am. You see that game? That don't play with me because over here, I stand on the business a hundo. Like I said before, Sean Diddy Combs is a piece of trash. But why did Cassie leave Ryan Leslie to try to step her way up with Diddy? She had a hit record with Ryan Leslie. She wasn't doing all this craziness with Ryan Leslie. Why did she go leave Ryan Leslie? Because she wanted to get a come up. She wanted to come up in the industry. This is what a lot of people do. They sell their soul, but they don't know what comes with selling that soul. They don't know what comes with selling that soul. So Diddy's paying your rent. Diddy's paying your house. Diddy's paying your car. So Cassie taking these ass whoopings, going around this girl with black eyes. This girl like, what's going on with you? She like, nah, it's cool. Come on. Now you subjected your friends to getting their ass whooped. That's how all these other people are involved because Cassie brought them in to meet this nigga. Period. And that don't mean that I have disdain for Cassie and I don't like Cassie. No. I'm happy that Cassie has changed her life and moved on and went and got into a better situation. But she has to have some responsibility and accountability for her actions. Especially when all your friends have been hurt from this. Think about this. All the friends around her had to suffer because of her bad decisions. That's crazy. And this man gonna come in here guessing, talking about something. Oh, well, I think it was. No. I'm going off what that girl said in court. That girl said Cassie begged me to come over there around Diddy. She says, the government says, did you do some design work for Diddy? She says, a little. The government says, where did Diddy live? She says, I think in like Beverly Hills. The government, now they don't put Nicole Westmoreland, the black girl, on it now. She says, objection, speculation. The judge says, ask another question. The government says, do you know the name of the street? She says, Mapleton, 200 South Mapleton. So now they got the black lawyer, Nicole Westmoreland, on this one, right? She gonna be the lawyer to cross-examine this girl. This girl been essayed, and here she come up here doing the devil's work. Nicole Westmoreland. She ought to be ashamed of herself. But let's get right to it, right? So the government says, what did you do with Cassie? She said, I did drugs. There you go, right. But y'all don't want to blame Cassie. Y'all don't want to get no blame to Cassie. So because of Cassie, being around Cassie, now this girl doing drugs. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Cassie don't got her friends hooked on drugs because she don't got herself. Now, think about this now. Diddy is a horrible, garbage person. Now, he got Cassie into the drug life. Now, what do Cassie do? She don't turn around and got her friends into it. Come on, man. This is classic pulling everybody else in with you. Come on now. This is classic pulling. So Diddy did Cassie disgusting. But then Cassie turned into a bad person and started bringing her friends in. Now your friends out here doing drugs with you. Now your friends out here getting choked out and beat down with you. Your friends' lives were on the line. Think about this, y'all. If Diddy accidentally drops that girl over the balcony, whose fault is that? That's Cassie's fault for bringing this nigga around her when she know what type of menace this nigga Diddy is. But you still insisted that she come around this nigga. Her friend went up there on the stand and said, I know her before she knew Diddy. This nigga gave me a concussion and choked me out, and she chose Diddy's side. Over the friend she knew before Diddy. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. This over the friend she knew before Diddy. She chose Diddy over the nigga who was beating the hell out of her, over her ace friend that she knew before him. Y'all, like I said before, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. Excuse me. The friend said Cassie did. She said Cassie demanded that she came in. Listen to the court today and read the paperwork, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. We're not going to give Cassie no excuse. And listen, I feel very bad for what Diddy. And see, this is the thing y'all can't do. Y'all can't go against me and tell me, oh, you capping for Diddy. I hate Diddy. I can't stand that nigga. I think he's the scum of the living earth. But Cassie do not run it without blaming this. She was a co-defendant in this too. And while I do think Cassie got herself into a horrific situation that changed her, that hardened her heart, that changed what type of person she was, she had to have some accountability too, because she was in a better situation when she was doing her thing with Ryan Leslie. She wasn't having none of this stuff going on. But she just had to step her career up and go F with this nigga Diddy. Cheat on Ryan Leslie, leave him to go to Diddy. But y'all ain't gonna talk about that. Y'all ain't gonna talk about how she cheated on Ryan Leslie to go rock with Diddy. See, y'all not gonna talk about that. She put Diddy over all the friends she knew before Diddy. Think about what I just said to y'all. Right? All I'm doing is telling y'all what the truth is, man. Now, again, Sean Diddy Combs is an asshole. He did this girl dirty. He put this girl, he basically, we all know all the BS he did with this girl, man. Period. We know it. Now let's keep going on, man. So she says she did drugs. She says, and we go shopping. We'd hang out with Deontay and others. Deontay's the stylist, y'all. So the government says, this is a photo of you and Cassie shopping. She says, yeah, in April 2016. Puff texted Cassie and asked where she was. She sent a list of where we would be. You know what that shows? That Diddy was controlling her life. Oh, you got to show me a list of where y'all going to be. Cassie bringing this girl around her knowing that this type time Diddy on. That's Cassie's fault. Cassie should have told her friend, look, don't even come around me. You don't want no part of this life. Because her friend, what she did was she put her friend's life at risk from using drugs and being adverse to that violence. And if Diddy would have, God forbid, dropped that girl over that balcony, Cassie should have told her friend, don't come around me. You don't want this part of this life because it's too dangerous. But Cassie begged her to come over there. Cassie introduced those other girls to go over there. It's sad. Y'all got to see what was going on, man. Diddy literally changed the type of person Cassie was. That's what I'm saying to y'all. Diddy changed the type of person she was. She had to take accountability for that because she went over there. It wasn't like Diddy just picked her up and kidnapped her off the street. No, she went over there. She was in a different situation and went over there effing with this nigga to try to advance her. This is why I tell y'all, when people sell their soul in the industry to come up. Now, maybe Cassie didn't think it was going to be all of this, but that's what it turned into, man. And I feel so bad for her because she was younger. Yes, that nigga played upon her. We all know this. But that nigga Diddy turned her heart harsh, man. I'm telling y'all this. He turned her heart harsh. Now let's get back into this. So, the government said, "Have you told Cassie?" Or she said, "Had you or Cassie told Diddy where you were?" She said, "Nope." She said, "How did it make you feel?" Diddy's lawyer says, "Oh, objection." The judge says, "Overruled. See, you sit down too." She says, like, "Oh my God, he knows where we've been." The government says, "Where would you sleep at Cassie's house?" She says, "On the couch or on the balcony." Why would you be sleeping on the balcony at Cassie's house? Why would you be sleeping on the balcony at Cassie's house? The government says, "Did Diddy come over?" She says, "Yeah, he banged on the door and came in." The government says, "Do you know how?" She says, "I don't know. He was upset. He threw a knife at Cassie, and she threw it back. He left swiftly." This man threw a knife at Cassie. See, he hardened Cassie because Cassie threw that knife right back at that nigga. That's crazy. Bro, he could have killed that girl. He hit that girl with that knife. And you imagine you being a friend, being in the middle of this cycle. You just watching this. Think about that. CW, we're celebrating that Cassie moved on. We're happy that Cassie moved on with her life. But this needs to be a lesson to the younger women that are growing up about decisions and the people you put yourselves around. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. And women need to understand this. They need to understand these lessons. This is why women having fathers in their life are so important. Because fathers will help also teach you how to stay away from scumbag ass niggas like Diddy. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. And shouldn't, because let me tell y'all something. How many women y'all know bring their friends around their dysfunctional ass husbands that would like to whoop everybody ass? Not a lot. I don't know a lot of women who do that type of shit. They keep that stuff private. But Cassie was bringing her friends around this nigga thinking that they could get a come up coming around Diddy to work, do jobs, knowing what type of nigga he was. Remember the girl said that she was doing a little bit of fashion work or whatever? So In essence, Cassie was bringing her friends around Diddy, trying to put her friends on with jobs, but knowing that this nigga is erratic, irrational, and something is really wrong with his brain. Something really wrong with Diddy. You gonna come in the room, throw a knife at the girl, bro? And niggas gonna tell me he don't deserve life in prison? That nigga deserve life without the possibility of ever getting parole, nigga. Excuse me, you said, do you think she sold her soul? Yes, because let me tell you something. Once you enter that door, you sold your soul. Once you enter that door, you sold your soul. She didn't have to enter that door. When Diddy first approached her, she could have said, look, I got a boyfriend. His name is Ryan Leslie. I'm rocking with him, period. But once she switched over and left Ryan Leslie to go fuck with Diddy and enter that door, sold. Then, once you know that this nigga is on demon time and the type of shit he's into and the things he's doing, and you bring your friends around this nigga, sold. Sold. You got to understand it. And to the person who says you can't say she got her friends into drugs, what do you mean? If her friends wasn't doing drugs before they met her, she got them into drugs. She just said in open court, her and Cassie were doing drugs together. What the hell is you talking about? Cassie was not doing drugs before she met Diddy. Cassie met Diddy and started doing drugs. Her friend says that she started doing drugs when she got over there with Cassie. The hell is you talking about? You can't say she got her friends into drugs. She did. Her friend said it in open court. Drugs, ketamine, things like that. They've already told you about this today. Peer pressure is a mofo. Peer pressure is something real. Right? And to everybody saying Ryan Leslie introduced Cassie to Diddy, that's not necessarily true. The way they met is that Diddy wanted to meet Cassie after seeing her and hearing her music and then finding out she was close to Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie did not know Diddy wanted to steal his girl. Diddy did that. You know how I know Diddy did that? Roger Bonds told it all in that interview with that culture vulture, DJ Vladimir. You don't believe me? Go listen to the interview. Roger Bonds told it all. The security guard. He was there. He said Diddy plotted to take her ass from Ryan Leslie. Now go listen to that interview. He said Diddy plotted to steal that girl from Ryan Leslie. And he said Diddy lied to Ryan Leslie and made an excuse to get Cassie alone. And when he got Cassie alone, he jumped and prayed on her ass. And said that Cassie chose to go rock with Diddy. Now go listen to the Roger Bonds interview he did with that culture vulture DJ Vladimir, and you will learn exactly what happened. Roger Bonds said the whole thing. He said, I sat right there and watched Diddy when he did it. He said, oh man. He said he knew what Diddy was doing. He said Diddy lied to that dude. He said because Ryan Leslie was not even allowing Cassie to be alone. He said Diddy lied to him. Right? And this is what I said to y'all now. He said Diddy lied to him just to get Cassie alone. So they was making up like this fake promotion where they just needed just Cassie. And said once Diddy got Cassie alone, man, that nigga jumped on her like a hawk. That's what he said. Excuse me, I am telling it how he said it. Go listen to the interview, sir. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? You're not listening to what I'm saying, sir. Don't nobody want to hear none of that about Diddy forcing him. I'm telling you what the security guard who was there said. Diddy's personal bodyguard who was there 24/7 said this, nigga. Go listen to the DJ Vlad interview, nigga. The hell is you telling me about, nigga? Roger Bonds said that shit out. He said I was right there and watched it. He said Diddy came out there and said what he had to do. Now what are you talking about? And he said Diddy made up a lie to get her alone. Because Ryan Leslie was with her every time they was meeting about music. He said Diddy made up a lie to get there alone. To get her alone. He said he was right there when Diddy was going to plot on the girl. Go listen to the DJ Vlad interview. It's right there. It's a 2-hour interview. All you got to do is go listen to it. Roger Bonds told it all. He said Diddy went straight and he said the first time Diddy went over there, he said Diddy saw her. He said Diddy pulled up that chair and sat right in front of her and was staring her down. Right? Think about what I just told y'all. But that should come up in this case too. A little later on. You're going to hear the whole story in this case. Right? So that's why I said, like, we have to teach our youth how to make better decisions in life. See what I'm saying? So that's the thing I'm trying to tell y'all. It seemed like Cassie's parents were a little bit hands off, and that's a problem. And I understand how it was because, like, Cassie's father's Filipino. If you guys know anything about Filipinos, they're real hands off. They real, like, humble, shy people, don't really want to say much. They not real forceful like that. Some of them really are, but they're hardcore. But most of them are just real, you know, non-confrontational, laid-back type of people. Most Asian people are like that in general, just if you go out into that region, right? Now, he said that her parents were suspected of Diddy at first, but Diddy would do things like pay for them vacations and pay for stuff for them and just, you know what I'm saying? That's what he said their parents would do. He said Diddy basically used his money to put the parents' mind at ease that I really care about Cassie and y'all. Right? I'm just telling y'all what the truth is. Notice the type of women that Diddy have gone after recently. All these type of women fit that same mold. They half Asian, this, that type, and the third. Right? So, peep that now. You ain't hear about Diddy doing that rundown of that shit on Young Miami like that. Shit. Young Miami was going to throw them bowls, Cadillac Bill, Cadillac Grill. Check out the oil my Cadillac spills. Yeah, Young Miami was coming with the DJ drama. That's a fact. Yeah, Young Miami like, nah, you gonna bring your ass in here. We going shopping right now, and you gonna give me whatever I want. See, Young Miami's from the streets. That's a whole different. You ain't see Diddy doing all that crazy shit with Young Miami. She fulfilled some type of hood fantasy he loved. See what I'm saying? So you have to look at this thing. Diddy was very calculated with some of the things and ways he moved. You know what I mean? I tell you one thing, I guarantee you, if it's a video with Diddy and Young Miami, I guarantee you Young Miami going hard to paint. But you ain't never seen Young Miami like that with black eyes, swollen lips. He ain't roll on Young Miami like that. Young Miami was just bout it. And I'm just being honest with y'all what I'm saying. Right? So, anyways, she said he threw the knife at Cassie. She said Cassie threw the knife right back at him. Right? And then he left. The government said, were you doing drugs? She said, I don't remember. The government said, did you call the police? She said, nope. The government said, why not? She said, I was scared. Now remember, this girl is only 4'3", something like that. This girl real small. She like 4'3", y'all. Look at this girl. Look at this girl. See, that's why I'm trying to tell y'all this. Look at this girl. This girl like 4'3". Little Asian chick. She weighed about 90 pounds. Think about that, y'all. You like 4'3" and weigh 90 pounds. Diddy is a disgraceful. That nigga is sad, bro. That nigga Diddy, bro. This nigga Sean Diddy Combs is disgusting, bro. So she said she didn't call the cops because she was scared. Government says, did you see any injuries on Cassie? She said she showed me on the FaceTime before makeup for the perfect match. The government says, what did she say? She said she was quiet. I believe that because Cassie was always quiet. Cassie was quiet when she got her ass whooped in that hotel. She just put on her chapstick and kept pushing. I was like, damn. See, let me tell y'all something. And that's why I tell y'all the difference. That hotel video showed y'all the difference in everything. If Diddy does that to Young Miami in a hotel, bro, Diddy and Young Miami fighting all the way up down that hallway. I'm telling you right now, Young Miami going out in a bang, nigga. I'm telling y'all this, right? Young Miami going out swinging on everything. I mean, 411, my bad, you're right. But Young Miami going out swinging on everything, though. I'm telling y'all, if that was Young Miami in that hallway and Diddy tried to pull that, bro, I'm telling you right now, there'd be a Royal Rumble in that hallway with Young Miami. I promise y'all this. They'd have broke everything in that damn hallway because Young Miami would have been swinging and throwing everything. Young Miami would have been swinging and throwing everything. Trust me when I try to tell y'all this. She going hard to paint. You can tell she one of them type women that she going to fight back. Every time. And you could just see it in her. Some people got it in her. She got it in her. You understand what I'm saying? But what Young Miami did, Young Miami flipped it on Diddy. She used Diddy to get what she wanted. Big time. She got her talk show, shopping sprees, allowances. So Young Miami, like I said, she wasn't letting Diddy just all out game her like that. She was getting something out of that big time. She was getting way more than what Cassie was getting. So, yeah, man. Young Miami, like I said before, it's a difference in demeanor. You understand what I'm saying? And when you look at those two type of different chicks, you know, Young Miami's demeanor. You go hit Young Miami, she gonna fight back, bro. I'm telling you this right now. It's not gonna be no fold up like Cassie did sometimes, and then sometimes nah. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You, like I said, you just watching certain women overall, you can just tell sometimes from their demeanor. You know what I mean? Y'all know how this is. I'm telling y'all what it is. So everybody in this building, y'all know, like a lot of y'all women know, like y'all know y'all's mentality. Some women in here are non-confrontational. They don't like all that stuff. Some women in here, they ratchet and they ready for that shit. Period. They ratchet and they fire for that. They're like, oh, nigga, I dare you put your hands on me. Nigga, it's finna be a Royal Rumble. And then some chicks, they just gonna fold up. They don't really want that. You know what I'm saying? They'll cry and they'll fall up and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the mindset of the woman that you're looking at. You know what I mean? And that you're dealing with. Diddy, in my opinion, he would pick certain types of mindsets. I think Diddy was attracted to Miami because Miami was just bout it. And I think that Diddy probably had some type of attraction to that part of Young Miami where she would just bout whatever. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I think Diddy loved that about Young Miami. She just bout whatever. You know what I mean? To the person who says Diddy will walk, yeah, he gonna walk right to the prison. That's where he walking, Ron Bond. He walking right to the prison. Can't nowhere in America you gonna get 12 jurors and say he innocent. Not happening, sir. And if he gets a mistrial, he gonna sit right in jail until they do the retrial. And if it's another mistrial, they're gonna do a retrial again. And if it's another mistrial, they're gonna do a retrial again. Right? You said the reason why he never hit J-Lo, because J-Lo was somebody before she came to Diddy. And J-Lo had her own security, her own people, her own detail around her. J-Lo was somebody that was significant before she rocked with Diddy. She wasn't sufficient on Diddy. She had her own security team, her own support around her. So that shit wasn't going to pop off for her. Diddy pulled that shit off on girls who didn't have nothing coming around him. You got to use your mind and think about what I just said, sir. When J-Lo came, J-Lo had movies, J-Lo had songs, J-Lo was Jenny from the block, nigga. J-Lo had security around her. She had her own detail, her own money. She had her own success. So Diddy couldn't pull that type of shit with J-Lo. J-Lo was too big of a star and had too much of a surrounding around her for him to pull that type of stunt. You understand what I'm saying? So if he would have pulled that type of stunt on J-Lo, it's over with. J-Lo had way too, but remember, J-Lo was doing movies and everything before she even started rocking with Diddy. What was that movie J-Lo was in with Wesley Snipes, y'all? I forget the name of that movie. Was that Money Train? It was Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. J-Lo was in all these stuff. J-Lo was doing all this shit, man. So before she even knew who Diddy was, J-Lo was already on the big screen. J-Lo had already did Saturday Night Live. J-Lo was already doing all this stuff. See what I'm saying? Yeah, so J-Lo, she was already deep in the game. I don't think people really understand that. They say, why you need to do that to J-Lo? J-Lo had money. She had all this stuff. She had security people. Diddy wasn't pulling that shit off around her. And she was too big in the industry for Diddy to do some shit like that too. As far as her stature, her status. He would have put a black eye on J-Lo. That nigga would have been canceled back then. So again, you got to understand that. She had too much of a fortress around her. When he met Cassie and these people, they ain't really have nothing. So that's different. They ain't coming in. They ain't got no force field around them. They ain't got no security around them. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, yeah, Living Color. At that time, J-Lo was super bad and everybody wanted her. So you got to remember that. It also goes in to say, they say, did you see injuries on Cassie? She says she showed me on FaceTime before the makeup for the perfect match. And the government said, well, what did she say? They said she was quiet. She says, well, we were at a party, she says, in the Blind Dragon, a karaoke bar in West Hollywood. Then we went to Cassie's house to help her pack. Deontay was there. Puff came in. The government says, are you under a subpoena? She says, yes, I won't get in trouble if I'm truthful. I told y'all this. That's why these witnesses didn't even ask to be here. That's why they have no reason to lie. They were subpoenaed. And they're told that if you lie under perjury, if you lie under oath, you are perjuring the law. You're under the penalty of perjury. That's why it's hard to say, hey man, these people out here just hating on Diddy. They didn't even ask to be here. These people were scared to go to the cops. These people was gonna go to their grave with this shit. Diddy's dumbass beating up on everyday people got him exposed. Diddy's dumbass mistreating all these people got all these people talking shit about him. I'm telling y'all this. You guys got to understand this. So them mistreating all those people is what got him screwed. Diddy Docket said J-Lo was not, shout out to Diddy Docket in the building. Diddy Docket said J-Lo was not a relationship. It was a PR campaign that cost him $2 million allegedly. Entirely different than his girlfriend's. Yeah, but he couldn't even, the thing is this, he couldn't pull that stunt on J-Lo. She was already a made woman. She already was, you know what I'm saying? She was already gripped up. Period. But yeah, so look, this is the part y'all gotta understand. These people, majority of them, didn't even want to testify. Didn't even want to testify, y'all. Think about what I just said to y'all. These people didn't even want to testify. These people are going to be star witnesses. Because when you got a person, a lot of these people were going to the grave with this. They was never going to say nothing about this shit. They still was probably scared of this nigga. But like she said, she got subpoenaed to come to court. Listen to what they said. They said, are you here under subpoena? She says, yes, I won't get in trouble if I tell the truth. Now, why would she get in trouble if she didn't tell the truth? Because she helped participate in criminal activity. See? Y'all see what I'm saying? Right? Let's keep going. The government says, did Diddy provide you drugs? She said, yeah, he provided me drugs. One was called G. And I'm not an avid user. Ketamine, marijuana, that white powder substance. The government says, how often did you get drugs for Cassie? She says, often. Those oxy pills. The government said, did she pay you? She said, yeah. The government says, did you get drugs for Diddy? She said, yeah, once I got coke. I got the CO word for him. I can't say that word, my bad, y'all. The government says, did you sell? Bro, it's over with. Bro, they got her in open court admitting that she was buying and selling. It's over with. It's over with, bro. She's in open court. They gave this woman immunity. She's in open court admitting that she's dealing. It's over with. She says, they said, she said she sold the C word to Diddy. This is all our RICO. They said, did you sell other drugs to others? She said, yeah, sometimes. They said, did you try with Cassie to stop using drugs? She said, yeah, we tried to cook, but there were lots of drugs around. Remember somebody told me there was only a little bit? I told her there was a lot. Somebody came last night and told me, I told her it was a lot. It was a lot of drugs around. The government says, has Mr. Combs ever threatened you? She said, yeah, he did. They said, let me show you a photo from April of 2016. Who's in it? She said, the photographer that goes by the name Bad Boy with an I. We thought it was cool. That was his name. We thought we made some art. The government says, she says, Puff came up close to my face and said, I'm the devil and I could kill you. And she started crying. That nigga's done. Didn't I tell y'all this? But them niggas get mad at me when I say that nigga's a devil, nigga. He said it. That nigga said it about himself. He said he the devil, nigga. He said he the devil. But these niggas gonna get mad at me when I say that nigga's a demon. He said he the devil and I'll kill you. Girl start crying right there in court. But all these niggas get mad at me when I say that nigga's a demon. And he going straight on a one-way flight straight to hell. Let me repeat that again. She said Diddy came close to her face and said, I am the devil and I could kill you. The government said, were you taking drugs that day? She says, probably the C word. The government says, did you continue to see Diddy after that? She said, yeah. The government said, why? She said, I don't know. The government says, did you tell the government about this threat in your first meeting? She said, no. They said, why? Diddy's lawyer says, objection. The government says, we'll break right here. right? I believe her, man. I believe her. I believe her, man. I believe her. You can look at that nigga face. You can look at his face. See, when you come against these type of demons and all of the devils that come around this dude and with this guy, you got to be fully strapped with the whole armor of God. Because let me tell you something, a guy like Diddy, you got to be mentally, spiritually strong, not just physically. See, I'm tell y'all something, man. That guy right there, he out of here, bro. Y'all think they gonna let him loose? That girl said they got up close in his face. She said Diddy got up right in her face and told her, I am the devil and I will kill you. Look in his eyes. Look in his eyes. He struggles to put up a heart sign. His smile is a struggle. It's not even a smile. It's a struggle. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Sean Combs is a horrible individual. He tells dudes that he loves it when they're scrambling and scraping. He calls grown men daddy. He's telling everybody love, love, love. Man, bro. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, bro. This guy, man. Scum of the living earth. Scum of the living earth. And you know Diddy's legal team is going to try to hammer this girl and make this girl seem like she's a liar. But guess what, y'all? Stacks up. Stories keep stacking up against Sean Diddy Combs, man. Stories keep stacking up, man. It's only so long you can call everybody a liar, brother. All right? All right? That doesn't even look like a heart. All right? He's out of here, bro. He's out of here. And look at the aftermath, y'all. Look how all these people are. Like, I want y'all to think about this. Look how all these people have been psychologically damaged dealing with this guy. Only a few were lucky to get out and still actually be normal. Right? It's like all these people that went through this type of stuff in the industry, man, it stripped them of who they are as people. It's like they went through some serious type of psychological abuse, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, you guys. You know. And now that this girl has admitted that she was buying and handling drugs and using drugs and all these other things. And she had to sign an agreement to testify so she didn't incriminate herself. Why would she come into court and lie on herself? Think about this now. Diddy's lawyer is going to come up and try and make her seem like she's a liar. Why would she come in court and lie and say she sold drugs? Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Just look at your screen. That's all you gotta do is look at your screen. All you gotta do is look at the face, man. The face tells it all. It tells it all. Tells it all, man. And when you look at a guy like Diddy, you could just see it. You literally can see it. And if you don't see it, I'll help you see it. I'll blow it up a little bit for you. Blow it up a little bit for you. Maybe if I blow it up for you, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. If I blow it up for you. Right? Y'all see it? All right. It's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. And when you think about it, Little Asian girl. Little Asian girl in the court saying this. Think about what I just said, John. Little Asian girl in the court saying this. Sad, bro. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth, man. They run from it. You know. They run from it, man. Maybe I'll blow it up for y'all a little bit more. Maybe that would work. Maybe that'll work better for y'all. Right there. Yeah, I think that'll work better for everybody. Yeah, y'all see it. You all see it. Right? Crazy work, man. Crazy work. Man, bro. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable, man. Right?
I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, when you put my bag Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No. I like that. I'll be practicing. I got Okay. Mr. Lee, yeah, I love this drink. Where you put my bag I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, where you put my bag Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No. I like that. I'll be practicing. I got Mr. Lee, yeah, I love this drink. Where you put my bag I like when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, where you put my bag Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit. No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one. Make a wish. Don't go without your birthday every day. Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
this
party
birthday party,
man.
Man, I'm talking about for your birthday. Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Eyes.
Eyes, brother. Man. Eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So Tyrese kept on talking. This is a Floyd fight, right? Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church.
And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You gotta get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. But like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this shit. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? After Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, don't do that. Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I gotta pick it up from right there. This guy gotta pick it up from right there. Look at this nigga. Bad thing, bro. Go ahead. No, bro. Kill him. I'm telling a story. Bro, we intoxicated. Listen. Oh, bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I come in, man. I walk in. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to Fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, my brother. Yeah. Let's take a shot for that, boy. Mr. Lee, I love this drink. Will you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Will you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. No. I like that. Mr. Lee, I love this drink. Will you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Will you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that. Mr. Lee, I love this drink. Will you put my bag? I like when you like this, Daddy. Will you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that. I'll be practicing.
Crazy work, man. Crazy work, man. Crazy work, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Crazy. And Nori sitting up there. Yeah. NORE, and we blaze the streets.
How you feel about this lawsuit that Kurt Burrows got against Puffy? Well, what I told you was, and you are a witness to this, I said back in the day, people used to think that Kirk Burrows and Diddy was lovers. Or they had some kind of relationship like that. Remember I told you that? And you was like... I remember that. You told me that years ago. Yeah, and you said to me, yo, you gonna speak about it? I said, nah, I ain't gonna speak about it, bro. You understand? I'm gonna wait till he speak about it. So people who had known that, I always knew that. Because I used to follow Puff to Kirk's house when we had the building and the red zone, and we used to take the money from those clubs and we had to drop it off at Kirk's house. So we wasn't dropping. He would, he was staying there. You spending the night at another nigga's house? You got a apartment with your girl somewhere else? Okay. So when I seen in the lawsuit that he said that Kirk said that Puff was SAing him, sexually assaulting him, sodomizing him, doing all kind of things to him, I first thought like, well, hold up, they was lovers, or that's his boss. So maybe the boss cannot have sex with people. The CEO can't have people that work for them. And that's why it becomes illegal. I don't know, bro. It's the law. The law is funny. But when I seen the lawsuit and seen all the stuff that was happening and all the things that Kirk was saying, it was things that people knew. A lot of people knew that they were doing something. They was even saying that people were caught. You understand? They were saying that people was even caught. So, the people were saying that they were caught in the office doing that at one time. Let me get that straight. They were saying that people were around that worked for Bad Boy were saying that they were caught in the office in some uncompromising positions. So it wasn't nothing new. But there's a lot of things that he has said in that lawsuit, and that was crazy. And like when he said that the night that Big got killed, that I warned Puff, and I did. But I warned Kirk Burrows first. He was the one who issued out the money for the security. And he told me that he called Puff, and Puff said he wasn't getting no more security. When I told him that we need more security, bro, you only got me here, and then you got Paul, and you got some LAPD cop or whatever like that. We need more security. We got 23 people with us. The hell is going on? Kirk said he called Puff, and Puff said he ain't getting no more security. So he put that in the lawsuit. It's a lot of stuff he put in the lawsuit, bro, that it vindicated a lot of stuff that I've been saying over the years. All the people that was coming out saying that Gene Deal is lying, Gene this was not, he capping all this other bullshit crap that they was talking about, they come to find out that when people start talking, everything that I've said comes true. When Clark Kent said what he said before he died, when Charlie Baltimore said what she said about the fight with her and Big, everything that is said has came true in somebody else's words. Now that it came true in Kirk Burrows' words. I'm gonna be my own man though.
Yeah, it does say in this lawsuit that you warned them.
He also confirmed that the Bloods or the gang members was looking for other people, and Mace confirmed the fact that I went to save him.
Man, unbelievable situation, man. Unbelievable situation. Just sad, man. Just sad. Very sad, man. You know. So hold on one second, you guys.
To help him get to his car.
Yeah, he also said in this lawsuit that Puffy, he went out his way to cancel the flights to London.
Diddy was cursing Kirk Burrows out. Cussing him out on Thursday. Kirk was relentless, like, yo, he got to do this. They spent hundreds and thousands of dollars for Big to do this in London. He got to go. He was telling Puff, yo, he got to go to this. We're going to lose everything with Arista. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. And Puff was like, no, you could go by yourself, but he ain't going. Then somehow, he had him cancel the flights or convinced him. What he did was he got close to Big's friends. He took D-Rock out with him, Sally Richardson, and her makeup artist. They stayed gone that whole day. Big said to Clark Kent, before he died, Clark Kent said, what are you doing tonight, Big? Big said, D-Rock and Puff had set it up for me to go to this party. His man set it up for him to go to that party. Like I told you, bro, and I said this before. There were at least 5 people that I know now that was trying to kill us or hurt somebody on a bad boy team. That was some dog pound cats. Because they had a conversation with Mace. Dog pound cats had a conversation with Mace. The Bloods, because they thought Wolf had something to do with Jake being killed. The people that worked and supported Pac, right? Those cops, those crooked cop men. You understand? Some of them Bloods too. The Nation of Islam, some people who work with the Nation of Islam because what Puff had did. I just found out recently that the argument we had in Cali at Soul Train was because of the. Yo, my sound cracking up. Yo, okay, hold on. My bad. Y'all smash the like button, y'all come back in here, man. My bad. Appreciate y'all telling me that. I had to fix it. Let me know if it's fixed now. Is it right now? Is it right now? Y'all let me know. Right? Y'all let me know. It's still cracking? Oh, we good, we good. All right, cool. We cool. Hold on, you guys. I got some explosive breaking news, y'all. Hold on. I got some explosive breaking news. Hold on, you guys. Oh, shucks. Damn. I got some explosive breaking news. Hold on, you guys. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second, you guys. Hold on. I got some information coming in right now. Oh, shucks. Hold on, y'all. Huh? Hold on 1 second, you guys. Y'all don't want to go nowhere. Hold on, y'all. What?
Oh shit. Y'all give me a second. Give me a second, you guys. Hold on, y'all. What the freak? Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I will be damned. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got something major. Hold on, y'all. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'll be damned. Man. Yes. I knew it. I freaking knew it. What? Hold on, y'all. I'm talking to somebody. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. I'm getting some information right now. Damn. Yep. I'll let y'all know what's going on in a few minutes. I can't do it right now. I'm confirming something. Confirming something. I cannot let y'all know right now, but I will let y'all know in a little while. I am confirming something. Um, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about something major. I'm talking about something absolutely major. The jury came out, y'all, and let me get to this, and then was told to go back to the jury room. All right. The Jane Doe will not be able to testify today. They think this thing is going to the end of the day with this girl that's on the stand. But they would like to get Enrique Santos on the stand today and some exhibits for the Jane Doe. The judge says okay. The jury came out and then went back in, and the judge says, hey, look, we got some technical issues that have to go under the table. So I'm going to ask you to go to the jury room just for your comfort. We'll bring you back in a few minutes, is what the judge said. It's not enough time to really get started, and they can get another witness out of there today. It's not a mistrial. It has nothing to do with a mistrial. I have something with you guys that's way bigger. Way bigger. I have something that's way bigger. Way bigger. Diddy is in a shitload of trouble. Oh my God. Bro, Diddy is in a shitload of trouble, bro. A shitload of trouble. To rock the internet, nigga, to rock the world, nigga. Just wait till I get the official that I can go with this. Wait, I'm just waiting on the word. I'm talking to somebody right now. That nigga is toast, nigga. He is toast. And I told y'all, the government is an absolute beast. I told y'all that. The government's a beast, man. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to shut this down and get right back to it right now. I'm going to shut this video down, and we're going to come right back, and I'm going to let y'all know what's going on. I ain't going to hold it. All right, you guys, so we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do. Stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.